What's up, guys? Your boy D Diddy. Just also you could add the 171, but I don't feel like it. So I want to talk about this. Is some Titanfall gameplay. I do pretty well this beginning, then it kind of all falls apart, but we still win the game. But what I want to talk about today, I want to talk about the March update for the Xbox One, and I'm just basically going to talk about, you know, the problems I've been having with the Xbox One and why the PS4 is probably superior. I have the Xbox One. I sold my PS4 for the Xbox One, mostly for Titanfall. But I want to talk to you about some issues that I have. Well, let's talk about the ones that they're going to be patching. It's a party system. You can't even turn the party system. I mean, the party system is probably the biggest screw up or fuck up that the Xbox has done. Like, it's nowhere near as fluid as the Xbox 360. Here's the one thing I don't get. They're fixing it now, but why wasn't it like the Xbox 360? The Xbox 360 party system and its chat system was perfect. It was great. It was seamless. And yet, they, like Microsoft, thought hey, we can fix it even if it's already been fixed. And then they end up actually breaking it. So it's broken. So now they have to fix it again. It makes no sense. They could have solved themselves a lot of trouble if they actually went back for the Xbox One. They went to the 360 party system and all that stuff, maybe with some fancier logos and all that stuff. If just did that, none of this will ever happen. They don't have to patch or anything like that. And man, that was probably the one biggest thing that I had to gripe about. Here's the other things that's probably not going to be patched at all. When they're probably not going to be going away soon unless Microsoft is making some drastic changes. And Microsoft's kind of still thinking, hey, why are we lagging behind the Sony PlayStation for so many units worldwide? And here's the problem. Here's the thing. One, where is the support for the indie game community? Seriously. I played some great indie games for the PS4. Resogun was one of them. I know Atleast is one of them. I'm probably going to play it on PC though. Sony has went out of their way to foster these indie developers to put their games on their console. And yet, Microsoft has none of that. They have no games, none of these indie games that are free to play or even like dirt cheap or something like that. At least the Xbox 360 had like Geometry Wars or something like that, or World Series of Poker. Where is that for the Xbox One, Microsoft? Where is that? Where is Outlast? Where is something like Resogun? Where are those games? Oh, because they're not AAA titles or from your AAA studio? Who cares? These indie game developers have some fresh ideas that maybe us gamers want us to try out, like Outlast and all that stuff, or Resogun, which is kind of an old school shooter. So where's the support of that for Microsoft? Where is it? The other thing that I have a big issue with, the controller, especially when you hook up. I have Astro A40s for the PS4, you can just plug in the USB port, and the sound and chat goes through USB. It's like it's supposed to. At least the Xbox 360 had the screw up with the 2.5mm, but the thing is that it was widely adopted. People accepted that. They had the other thing for this Xbox One. They switched to a new peripheral. I think it's like micro USB or something like that, with a special adapter, which makes no sense. You spent $100 million to try to improve the controller, yet it doesn't support old peripherals. It doesn't simplify the experience like it's supposed to, like people want, like, you know, with these headphones. And to be honest with you, the Xbox One controller is not as good as the Xbox 360 controller, and yet you spent $100 million to fix it. It makes no sense. Whoever signed that off on that needs to be fired. You just wasted $100 million of basically advertising revenue or something like that, or at least they can give back that money to the community with free games and all that stuff, like PS Plus does. They could have gave that money back, the $100 million back, maybe as a little loss, maybe saying, hey, thank you, Xbox gamers, for sticking with us. Here's a free little indie game or something like that, just like PlayStation. But no, they don't. They had to spend it on basically probably the worst research project ever. And spent $100 million on controller. Doesn't even include a battery pack. That's even more of a joke. He had to spend for a battery pack. They could use that $100 million that say that Xbox gamers want rechargeable, built-in rechargeable batteries. They don't want to pay for a rechargeable pack from Microsoft. They don't want that. They want something like Sony. Another issue I have with the Xbox One. Your unit is bigger than a PS4. Your unit is bigger. Yet, you have a power brick. The power supply is not internal. I know this. To make it an external power supply is cheaper to produce than an internal power supply. It's a known fact. Another thing, your unit is bigger. Yet, instead of using the die to create a better graphics processor that could rival or surpass the PS4, you decided to maybe build some more fans. I don't know what you used that space for. It's definitely not to improve the graphics. I'll tell you that. And the other thing, the Xbox One Kinect. You could have made that a separate transaction, and maybe you won't be lagging so far behind Sony. Let's take a page from Sony's playbook for a little bit here. They made the PS camera separate, and yet people still bought the PS camera after they bought their PS4 because hey, what the lower introductory price, and you just nickel and dime them with these add-ons. That's what Sony did, and now you can't find these PS cameras. You could have done the same thing. You could have done the same thing, Microsoft. Make it $399, or even cheaper than the PS4. Maybe take a little bit of loss to sell more units, have more units out there. But no, you decided to make it more expensive. Include the Kinect, which I like, but not everybody likes. And also, you decided to nickel and dime us with all these DLC things. With Forza and all that stuff, which makes no sense, dude. Gamers don't want restrictions, they want freedom. So those are my issues with the Xbox One right now. I kind of regret selling my PS4, but the thing is that one of the reasons why I got rid of it is for Titanfall, and there's nothing really on PlayStation, even indie games I haven't really played before. So what are some things that you don't like about the Xbox One? And also what you guys think about this new March update. Catch you guys later. Hope you have a wonderful day.